Recently, a massive drama has been blowing up in the Roblox community, and I believe this video needs to be made because what came out yesterday genuinely disgusted me. The owner of the Roblox game FreeDraw has been exposed for drastically reducing bans related to child offenses and implementing a policy that effectively allows PDF files to return to a game full of minors, exposing actual children to horrific material. On top of that, the owner openly defended Kaneko Kitten, a YouTuber who was exposed for asking literal minors for photos. Once Nicole, the owner, was called out for these reckless rule changes, things started to make a lot more sense, especially after it was revealed that her girlfriend follows disturbing accounts that post nearly every material you can possibly imagine. In this video, I'm going to break down the entire situation and expose the full safety crisis happening behind the scenes in FreeDraw, a game that should be safe for kids but clearly isn't. But before that, please make sure to like and subscribe and watch until the end because this situation is genuinely disturbing and the truth needs to be spread. So for some context about the game, FreeDraw is a collaborative art game on Roblox where players can use brushes, layers, and shapes to draw anything they want on a shared canvas. It's also known for its smooth drawing tools, saving features, and social atmosphere, which is exactly why it was so popular among Roblox artists. The game's player base was made up entirely of kids and teenagers, and its public Discord server has hosted tens of thousands of users, many of whom are, again, minors. Because players can draw anything, and because communication is so open, moderation in this game is not optional, it's essential. Without it, things can go from harmless to harmful very quickly. And unfortunately, what I'm about to show you proves that the people in charge of FreeDraw not only fail to moderate properly, they actively children. To understand how bad things have gotten, we need to start with the new rules that Nicole, the owner of FreeDraw, quietly put into place. Under Nicole's leadership, the entire punishment system was changed. Permanent bans were removed completely, and the maximum ban was set to 5 years. And even that has never been used once yet. What's worse is that the extreme cases involving drawn material, the bans were reduced to 1 to 2 years. In one case, a user who drew a fully rendered scene in a public Roblox lobby only got a 1-month ban. This wasn't a moderation slip-up, this was a conscious decision. Nicole told her staff that she believed everyone, including PDF files, deserve a second chance. Her exact words were, "PDFs can change, racists can change, the worst person you know can change." This mindset shaped everything. Nicole believed that even people who expose children to could reform and deserve to be unbanned. She also insisted that all bans should be appealable, no matter how severe the offense or how long ago it happened, with the idea that people might have changed by the time their ban expired. Their policy was so extreme that moderators who disagreed threatened to quit, refusing to appeal severe offenses or allow offenders back into the game. Now let's talk about the people enforcing these rules, because not only was the system designed to be lenient, it was run by people who were themselves linked to this disturbing behavior. Two key figures stand out in this case: Nicole's ex Ashley, or otherwise known as Nico Essential, and Nicole's current girlfriend Jasper. Ashley had a long history involving drawn material and other similar disturbing behavior. Despite these concerns, she was given a position of power and was allowed to moderate the game, apparently because Nicole either didn't care or actively covered for her. Regarding the other staff member, Jasper, also known as Jaspup, was Nicole's girlfriend and acted as her proxy in moderation decisions within FreeDraw. When bans were reversed or punishments were reduced, Jasper often carried them out in Nicole's name, wielding significant influence behind the scenes. However, the real issue lies in Jasper's deeply troubling history as a serial PDF file. Her public profiles and online activities reveal a pattern of engaging with and promoting highly disturbing content, including Jasper follows and interacts with accounts that produce and distribute drawn such as the accounts being shown on screen right now. These accounts openly post depictions of minors, bait, and themed art. One of her mutuals, who we will call Pink, even described herself as a freak who creates bait art. They also highly engage with diaper and minors. Jasper frequently engages with content that's diaper involving child or teen characters. For example, she praised artwork of a diapered character by someone we will call Purple, commenting, "The design is so cute, despite the obvious implications." Another post she reposted featured a tanuki needing to learn how to take his paws off of his diaper, a clear example of infantilized content. Another thing that Jasper followed was bait art. Jasper's own original character is a child or teenager, and she has commissioned and shared art that's this minor character in scenarios. This aligns with her interactions with artists who specialize in themes, as noted in the document. Another thing Jasper interacts with is furry and Pokemon. Her social media activity includes reposting cartoon content involving furry and Pokemon themed. One repost from someone we will call Cyan explicitly a puppy going into at 4 months old, further blurring the lines between animalistic and underage themes. Another thing that I think needs to get called out about Jasper moderates a space and co-moderates a server called the Toronto Critters, which is linked to our website and described as an 18+ inclusive event for puppy girls, baby furs, and Therians. The server owner, Pink, which we talked about earlier, is directly implicated in creating and distributing. Shockingly, Jasper has been also involved in banning users who question these activities, such as a user named Kana who received a 100-year ban for joining the server. Despite this overwhelming evidence, Nicole has not only failed to distance herself from Jasper, but actively defended her. This raises serious questions about Nicole's judgment and priorities. How could someone who moderates a game played primarily by children allow a known PDF file, one who seeks out and celebrates adjacent content, to hold power in their community? The answer is as damning as it is clear. Nicole enabled Jasper's behavior, putting countless more minors at risk in the process. So what happens when people raise concerns? Nicole silenced them. Multiple ex-moderators and users who spoke up about these policies, or about Jasper and Ashley, were punished with 100-year bans. Instead of listening to criticism or protecting the community, Nicole tried to erase the evidence and ban anyone who questioned her. When her own staff pushed back, Nicole refused to budge. She told them, "The policy is going to be changing whether you like it or not." She also minimized the behavior, saying things like, "I cringe when staff are super stringent on a guy who did something a little wrong 3 years ago," calling drawn in front of minors a little wrong. Eventually, Nicole's own staff had enough, and every single active moderator resigned. They walked out in protest, not because of the drama or disagreements, but because Nicole openly defended PDF files and empowered people tied to. They leaked the messages, Discord logs, internal screenshots, and moderator notes, all showing exactly what Nicole was doing and who she was protecting. It was not a misunderstanding. Nicole believed that deserved to return. She removed the permanent bans, and she put dangerous people in positions of power. And when she was called out, she banned all the whistleblowers. Another alarming fact about Nicole's moderation priorities: she and her team appear to care more about punishing bigotry than protecting children from PDF files. The FreeDraw action guidelines clearly show a stricter approach to bigotry offenses, or hate symbols, slurs, etc., like stuff like that, with multi-month bans repeating, while offenses related to drawn behavior received dramatically reduced bans and were often appealable. In internal conversations, Nicole stated everyone can change, even when it came to pedophilic behavior. She argued for appealability and reduced punishments, effectively prioritizing the idea of rehabilitation over the immediate safety of children on their platform. Moderators who insisted that severe offenses, especially involving minors, should be permanently banned, faced pressure, or had to quit in protest. By pushing these ideas into her moderation policies, Nicole made her priorities clear. She removed permanent bans, she protected people tied to child. She allowed offenders to return after short bans, she silenced those who tried to speak up, and she let someone like Jasper moderate children. The game is not safe. And the worst part, the system is still in place. Nicole hasn't stepped down, Jasper hasn't been removed, nothing has changed except for the fact that the public now knows the truth. Now take a look at how the leadership is responding to all this. Instead of addressing the serious concerns raised, what we're seeing now is a clear attempt at damage control. They tried to discredit the staff who spoke out by labeling them as spreading misinformation, too emotional, or simply mad because they were banned. It's a tactic to avoid actually dealing with the issues brought up, while making the whole situation seem less serious than it really is. Official messages claim that moderation is strict and that bans related to behavior will never be overturned, yet at the same time they silence discussion in their own community, limit transparency, and delete questions from concerned members. Moderators retire quietly amidst the drama, and the leadership blames those asking tough questions for raiding the server or causing trouble, even when the community's only demands is accountability. This is not accountability. This is a desperate attempt to protect a reputation and sweep serious problems under the rug, and that's exactly why this matters so much. When those in charge choose image over safety, when actions are excused or ignored, it's not just a name or a server on the line, it's real people, real children, and until people finally begin to realize that, we won't see any change anytime soon. Please make sure to like and subscribe and join the Discord server, and I'll see you in the next video.